Turbo Man 351 here. Thought I'd give a quick little shenanigan update on what I got here. Check this out. Boom. I got myself a new 5-speed transmission. This is to go behind the 5.3 LS engine. You're probably asking yourself, it's not a T56. No, it's not. This is the new thing that's going down. If you want to put a 5-speed behind an LS engine, because most of them came with automatics, and the really good ones came with T56s, which nobody can get their hands on because it's so expensive, this is it here. This is that Asian AR5 5-speed that you can get in from 2000 to 2012 Colorado Canyon 2.9 liter engine, okay? The same truck that Sloppy Mechanics did the 1,000 horsepower in, that white Colorado. This is what came in them stock. And the guy from Fabit is the one that's putting out the Bellhousing, which is a 4L60E Bellhousing, and it comes with an adapter plate so you can bolt the 4L60 Bellhousing to this transmission, and that plate goes right here. And this allows you, this sets up everything, the depth, everything, gives you the pilot bearing, the slave cylinder, everything to bolt right behind the LS engine, and you got yourself a 5-speed. Now check this out. He, just testing tuning though, put 862 horsepower behind this transmission. And I mean, they beat the snot out of this transmission, and they beat the snot out of it. And the dyno pools are on YouTube to prove to you that it took that 800 horsepower. All right? Now listen to me. They were testing tuning this, and then after the dyno, they drove for another couple of months beating the snot out of it, and then it finally let go. But they were trying to break it. They were trying to see the limits of it. Okay? He said that if he didn't pop out a third like he did, it probably wouldn't have broke. But it did let go. But it took a beating for a very long time, and other people out there have said the power, it'll take the power. But that all depends how you shift it though. If you're dropping the clutch in 1,000 horsepower and doing crazy stuff, you'll break it. That goes with anything. Alright, like the way I drive on the highway and just going down, grabbing 4th gear around 65 miles an hour and then laying into it with my 700 horsepower, all day long she'll last. And plus the way I drive, this thing will last all day. I got a T5 behind 800 horsepower and it's been driving fine. So this is it, man. Right here, the AR5, Colorado. This is a 2009 transmission. I paid $500 for this one because it only had 75,000 miles on it. And so, it's pretty decent. Now, when I got the transmission, I saw this. Yeah, somebody was already in here. So I'm hoping that's a good thing. It had to have been because whatever they did, they fixed or maybe rebuilt it. You know, maybe I got really good luck, praise the Lord. And it was good enough to actually put RTV on it, seal it back up, and then send it. And that's what they did. Because if there's something majorly broke with the transmission or wrong with it, they would never take the time to put all this back on, put it back together. So that's probably a good sign there. And, I mean, they actually went through the whole thing. You can see it right here. I mean, yeah. So, you know, the shaft feels great. All the gears feel really good. It's excellent. All right, Fabit has the conversion kit for this transmission, or go to a junkyard and get a 4L60E Bellhousing, and all you have to do is just buy the plate, and then you're done, okay? And you take the Bellhousing, and you put the plate on the Bellhousing. There's a little area that you gotta grind down just to clear the bolts, which is no big deal. He has a video on it, and it shows you how to do the whole thing. Well, that's what we're doing, dude. Bow, bow, bow. And these things are cheap. They're all over the junkyards, all over the place. So if you break one, just go get another one. Put it in. They're like $200. You know, it is the next best thing to put a 5-speed manual or have a manual, period, behind an LS engine. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was great. And when I saw the video, him pulling 862 horsepower and like crazy 900 foot-pounds of torque, I was like, oh my gosh. So, go figure. You know what I mean? That's a win-win right there, dude. I mean, I don't know how you can put it there. But, so that's what we're doing right now. I mean, guys, don't believe all the shenanigans out there about these transmissions being glass, like the T5, and it breaking, because, that's not the case. It all depends how you drive, really. I mean, if you're, like, revving the RPMs to 6 grand, then dumping the clutch with 900 horsepower, bye-bye, it's going to break. That goes with anything. But, you know, if you just keep your common sense, not act like a 12-year-old behind the gear shifter and just getting absolutely stupid and crazy. See, I'm more older, I'm more conservative, and believe it or not, the parts last longer. You know what I mean? And it's easier on the wallet. So, just a quick little update, dude. The ar5, 5-speed, first, second, and third gear, little steep, but not crazy. Fourth and fifth are just the same thing as a T5, a 4 T5. I mean, the gear ratios aren't that different. This is just a little bit, like maybe 4 or 5 tenths steeper than the T5. And I have highway gears, which makes it no-brainer. Okay, but if you're running 410s or something crazy like that, yeah, this is going to be crazy. Well, I mean, even the T5 would be crazy for you. But no, this thing's all ready to go, dude. We're just cleaning it up, and I'll show the video on putting it in and getting the drive shaft. This measures back 24 inches from here on this transmission, and on the T5, it comes to about right here also. So, boom. The shifter will fall right in place. And if it needs a little bit of trimming, that's not a big deal. We'll make it happen. And you got to get the slave master cylinder up top. Modern Drivetrain sells it for the Fox body to convert over to a power master cylinder. They sell the little conversion kit from Modern Driveline. Look at it on, just Google it, you'll see it. All right? No big deal. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. I thank you so much. Merry Christmas. See ya. Wow.